Springs. Back in May, a 94-year-old woman reported her debit card was used without permission. 40-year-old Randy Drake of El Dorado Springs used the victim's card allegedly 85 times, spending over $7,000. He's charged with fraudulent use of a debit card. The Missouri State Fair doesn't start till August 13th, but concert tickets are already being sold. You can check out ticket pre-sales inside the KCRG app. Your news, a service of Galena Liberty Pawn. Sell your unwanted gold and silver direct to the refiner for top dollar. They also sell gold and silver bullion. Galena Liberty Pawn, 708 South Main, Galena, Kansas.
When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KCRG, I'm Steve Smith on KIX 102.5.
Showers and thunderstorms likely today as we see highs in the mid-80s. More rain possible tonight. Lows dropping down to the upper 60s. Rainy mid-70s for Tuesday. Rain overnight Tuesday. Mostly cloudy and upper 60s for Wednesday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing a lot of cloud cover over the 4 states. Even some signs of rain in Crawford, Neosho counties, moving over into Barton counties in southwestern Missouri.
73 in Monette, 70 in Pittsburgh, 76 in Joplin. Sign up for severe weather alerts. Download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Thomas Jefferson Day School's first grade class.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your class group or kids or whomever to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website to the Morning KIX page. There's a button on there you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
Or just 20 minutes away for your chance to guess when the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
Here's Chris Jansen
On KIX 102.5.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning. Happy Monday. How's it going? Where's chat? Chat.
Turd. How was your weekend?
Morning, Christy, Floyd, Jimmy, Megan.
Yes, pants on. Pants on, Jimmy, right? Pants on. Everybody got pants on? Anybody do anything crazy over the weekend? You need to report it? Anybody need a spanking for something they did over the weekend? Would you like a tattoo? Jen, you bring your gun?
No, I forgot it today. Mm-hmm. We were in Tulsa all weekend long. I'm exhausted.
Oh, that's right. You did. How was all that?
It was actually really good. Our team played probably the best that they've ever played in this tournament, which is awesome.
Nice.
We lost our first game to a team that we should not have lost to. It was just one of those things where we dominated pretty much the entire game. We just could not connect with goals.
Did you cuss at the children?
No, I did absolutely not. You don't cuss at the children.
Maybe you ought to cuss at the children. Maybe if you cussed at the children, they wouldn't have lost to them. Maybe they would have been so fearful of your recriminations.
I don't love that idea. And then... And also because the coach of that team was really obnoxious. Like, he kept talking. So he had a team full of boys. And he was like, all right, ladies, let's get on the field. And they were like, ladies? And he's like, yeah, don't be a bunch of girls. And I was like, ew, don't be that guy. And then also, when his team scored, he literally turned to us coaches and goes, pew, 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 pew. I was like, really? What are you, 12?
Did you go cut his tires?
No, I should have.
Did you do it? Did you cuss at the kids, though?
No, I did not cuss at the kids. So we lost to them, and I wish we had him because that guy sucked. But then the second team we played, we tied. And we should have, again, that's another game that we should have won. The goal that we lost on was total. It should not have happened. We'll put it that way. It should not have happened. There was an error made by a few different players. It happened. You move on from it.
Did you cuss at the kids?
No, there was no cussing at the kids. This team also had this kid on their team. So this is supposed to be U12, okay? So under 12, so 11 and 10-year-olds in this bracket. And this kid had at least 1.5 feet, if not 2 feet, on every other kid on this field.
What's wrong with your camera?
We're like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm just sitting too far back, probably.
Yeah.
So this kid is a freaking giant compared to everybody else on the field. And we were warned by one of the other teams, because we were not the only Joplin team on our bracket who played this team. And we were warned by them, hey, this kid is not nice. He likes to throw elbows.
Did you cuss at him?
No, I did not cuss at any of the children. And sure as heck, this kid, who was massive compared to everybody else.
This biker.
This biker.
This construction worker.
He was really mean, especially to the girls on our team. And
Did you cuss at him?
he was throwing elbows. And he knocked over one of our girls, and she literally rolled on the ground. And it got to a point where our coach even stepped onto the field and said something to the ref. And the ref was like, Coach, I got it. Calm down. But it's like, come on now. Like, there are rules in soccer that need to be upheld. And if he's literally throwing elbows and...
But then that seems to always be a problem.
What do you mean?
Multiple times I've heard you tell stories about coaches that won't rein their teams in.
Yes, unfortunately.
So is that a strategy of being aggressive?
To a point, yes.
Yeah.
And they say, it's okay if you get carded because you're
playing aggressively.
Playing
just
aggressively,
like basketball. That can be a strategy.
Sure. So that was frustrating, but we tied that game. And then the game we played yesterday was the team that was from Joplin. And when we played them, they were one of the best teams in Joplin. And we lost to them by 6 points when we played them in Joplin. Yesterday, when we played them, we tied them. Which was awesome.
Don't talk to Jimmy, because she would say something totally different.
We were the only team who did not lose to them in the tournament, which felt so good.
Nice.
Our team played the best that they have played the entire season.
So what was their overall?
Awesome. One loss, 2 draws.
1 loss, 2 draws.
Yeah. We were 1 point away from getting to go to the finals. So...
Well, they got to be proud of that.
I hope so. Because we told them we were so proud of them, and we are. They played so well, especially because, Saturday, it was grueling, hot and humid, and we were there for, hours.
Did you get sunburned?
Oh, I'm burned everywhere. My scalp is burned, which is why my hair's not washed.
Pleasure.
It hurts.
I love it. You shop, Jimmy. I love sunburns on your scalp, especially when you shave your head.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Oh, it's
absolutely
horrible.
Yeah,
what I have to do is just kind of go without it, and then it looks like you have really bad dandruff.
Oh,
that
yeah.
You're going to have because it's going to peel.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be great.
I got sunburned mildly. I wanted to do that. I wanted to get a little sun, and I got the perfect amount. I went out there like on a rotisserie and we listened to an audiobook.
Yeah.
So we're listening to the Hail Mary, the movie, with Ryan Gosling. We liked the movie, but I told Gina, I was like, you're missing so much of the story. So we decided we'd go listen to it. And we started that night right after the movie, but we've been listening to it on and off, and we plan to listen to it on the flight to Mexico.
Yeah.
But we sat out on the deck and laid out, and I got the right amount of red, and it's already turning brown.
It's already turning brown.
We went, speaking of sports, we went to the Special Olympics baseball tournament that happened up at the... what's the name of the fields up there? Schifferdecker. Anyway. Lawrence.
The Joplin Soccer Complex. Sports Complex.
Sports Complex.
That's where the soccer fields are.
We went up to that early that morning and got done with that pretty quick. So then we went over to the mall and bought a couple of things we needed for the trip. And then we went to Menards, which is, don't go to Menards.
Because you spend money?
Yeah. No, Megan, it's not open yet. Ridiculous, and it may never be open. I'll tell you why in a minute. But we got 10 bags of the pine bark nuggets that we like in our landscape.
Bark nuggets.
Put those down so everything looks really, really nice.
Yeah.
And then I opened the grill up, we cooked burgers on it, and then laid out on the deck.
That sounds nice.
And then that night, we watched the Rousey-Carano fight on Netflix. The first MMA fights that have ever been on. Now, there's been UFC, but the first MMA live event on Netflix, and it was a pretty big deal. Jake Paul put it on. He was a total D-bag.
Yeah, he sucks.
But I didn't recognize Jake Paul at first. So he has this little round little area right next to the ring with a recliner for him and his girlfriend, and they are the two sitting in that, and it's right on camera all the time. And I'm like, who is this D-bag that gets to sit right down there at the ring? And I actually had to go up with my phone, and I was like, oh, it's Jake Paul. No wonder. So they had 5 fights total. All of them ended in the first round except for the Mike Perry, Cameron Diaz. Not Cameron Diaz.
Nick.
No. Diaz, whoever it was. That one went 2 rounds and was the bloodiest thing I have ever seen in any sporting competition. There's blood gushing out of it. You saw it.
He made me watch it.
It's horrendous. There was so much blood. Mike Perry is brutal. I've watched him for ages on bare knuckle fighting championships. That dude, he's just a brawler. He doesn't go to the ground and do holds and stuff. No, he just beats you to death and uses his elbows and his knees. And anyway, after that, and my wife was actually getting into it because it's bedtime because we had to get up the next morning and go play.
Right.
And we stayed up till after 11 o'clock watching these fights.
Jeez.
We wanted to see the Ronda Rousey Gina Carano fight because it's pretty significant. Gina Carano had not fought professionally in 17 years.
It's a long time. Wow.
And it showed because it only lasted 8-10 seconds.
Right.
And Ronda Rousey armbarred her out and it was over.
Here we go. 3 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:09.
Showers and thunderstorms likely today as we see highs in the mid-80s. It is 76 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. Plus, we've got your first chance of the week to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound in just 11 minutes.
So what's that jackpot at?
$702.50. Who wouldn't like to start their week with that bundle of change?
And we've got your chance to guess and win that in just 10 minutes.
Here's Little Big Town.
On the 4 states #1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. I was going to ask, show it to us, Christy, but I don't guess you can do that. That's not something you want to do.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Where'd you want to get it from? That's so exciting.
So I did get out the little, what do you call it, landscaping pump, the fountain pump, and put on top of the pool and start sucking all the water off. However, I put the hose right next to the pool, and there was so much water running over 24 hours that it washed away a lot of the dirt under one side of the foundation on the pool.
Whoops.
So I got to fix that. Here's the thing. I went out Sunday after we got home. I went out there in a pair of flip-flops and started looking at that and pushing on it and trying to get some dirt up under the concrete foundation piece. So it literally washed all the... I felt like a splinter or something scratched me on my foot.
Right.
And I looked down and it's like hurting a little bit. I'm like, am I getting bit? So I sit down on the lawn there and there was a curved, looked like a thorn stuck in my foot. And I reached down and pulled it out and immediately it felt like I had been hit on the foot with a sledgehammer. My foot begins to go numb. I felt tingling begin to run up my leg, and I began to get sick, nauseous, sick.
Mm-hmm.
And
you guys know what it was?
Turns out I had been stung.
No. I don't see if they know what it was.
Oh.
You guys know what it was?
It did not sting. It felt like a hammer hitting my foot. And today I'm still having trouble walking.
Mm-hmm. Any ideas?
Was not a snake. No, don't even guess that. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm sitting out there. I'm not going to tell them what it is, see what they can guess. But I'm sitting out there on the ground, and I'm hollering for my wife, who can't hear me because she's inside. So I try calling her on her phone. She doesn't have hers with her. So I get on the security cameras in the house, which I can speak through, and started hollering at her. She heard that, but she didn't know what it was. So I ended up dragging myself over to the patio and pounding on one of the windows to have her come out and help me. I couldn't walk. Megan got it.
Yep, so did Bryson. Jimmy and Kathy said wasp. Bryson and Megan
It did not
said
feel like a
scorpion.
wasp sting at all. Wasp stings sting. They hurt, but they sting. This hurt. It was a scorpion. So apparently it had broken the stinger off, which they inject. They don't break their stinger off. But apparently I'd broken it off or bumped it into my foot. And when I went to pull it out, I thought it was a splinter or a thorn. When I did, I just squirted all the venom into my foot. Because it was right when I pulled it out that I was like, ah! You know, it hurt. Oh, my gosh. And it got better. I mean, it lasted about an hour of it went from a 4 pain up to like an 8, just like that. Bam.
Yeah.
And that lasted about an hour. I didn't know what it was at first. And so Gina's like, should we go to the doctor? I'm like, no.
That's what I said to him. I said, did you go to the doctor? You couldn't walk? You got pain
Here's
and
the thing.
numbness going up your leg?
There's no anaphylaxis. I'm not having trouble breathing. I was a little nauseous. I mean, when I fell down initially at it, I thought I was going to throw up. It's like instantly.
And then they have to chop your leg off in a week.
Yeah. It was crazy. I've only seen a scorpion 2 or 3 times in my life in the wild.
Yeah.
So I was blown away. I've never seen one around the Joplin area before. I know they exist around here. They're native to this area, but yeah, no, it did not cry, Jimmy. Shut your pie hole.
Oh, you bet he did.
I cried out, but there were no tears. Anyway, after lunch, I mowed the yard. My foot was fine, felt totally fine. I was like, that's crazy. It could still feel it, but it wasn't hurting. About 3 o'clock this morning.
Christy, go look at the text messages. She sent us a picture. Go.
About 3 o'clock this morning, it woke me up throbbing and has really been hurting this morning.
That is beautiful.
Oh, wow, Christy. That is amazing.
That is gorgeous. Yeah,
where did she
you
get it?
That is stunning.
That's awesome.
And you look so good.
It really, really looks good, Christy.
Yes, it does.
Wow. That's like made for you. So when is the big day?
Oh my gosh, Chad's going to die when he sees you in that.
Yeah. Somebody texted the word creature this morning at 6:20. Are we not getting any text messages? No, we're
We
getting
have to
them.
flip the
We're getting
contest.
them. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing Silver Dollar City tickets.
Guys.
Text word tickets if you want to get in.
Yes, don't forget Silver Dollar City tickets.
Oh, there's, yep. See, Chad's right there. Christy's gotten in her to win. So, yeah.
Shut up, Jimmy.
You know what's really
just
funny?
Shut your mouth.
Is when I was fiddling with my hair this morning, I was like, it looks okay enough to wear to work like this. It's fine. Has some wave to it. Now that I'm here, I'm like, oh, bless it, Jen.
It looks fine.
Thank you, Randy.
Acting.
Except we're on this camera up here. I got to do a look up here. There we go.
Shiala says, you see mine. I don't want to see yours, Shiala. What are you talking about? Are you talking about your underwear? I do not want to see your underwear,
Yes,
Shiala. Stop
Shiala, Sarah, I see you guys in there.
it. Oh, her name. She paid $50 for that on Marketplace.
$50 for what?
Her wedding
No
dress.
way.
Are you kidding me?
What?
That looks like $1,000.
That is insane.
I'm not kidding.
What a good find.
What the heck?
Here in town?
Who does that? KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
We've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound over $700 right after Thomas Red.
On KIX 102.5.
Morning, Christine.
Holy
That is
cow, Christy.
Wow.
Blow me down.
That is just amazing.
Wow. Well, you better go buy a lottery ticket this
Yeah,
week.
seriously.
Getting deals like that.
The things I want to find, I don't ever find for that cheap on Marketplace, like an electric fireplace.
Or like not getting bit by a scorpion. Although, of all the things I could have been bit by, I think a scorpion was the best possible scenario.
Yeah, totally.
A black widow, I would have ended up in the hospital. A brown recluse, I would have been dealing with it for a week or more in scar tissue. The venom from a scorpion, it's just painful. It doesn't cause anaphylaxis. There's no lingering effects. I know there are treatment centers out in Arizona where they take a scorpion for people that have arthritis, and they actually use the scorpion venom. They have them inject at those points.
Why?
Because it's been known to have some properties to relieve muscle and joint pain. I think what it does is it causes swelling around the tissue in those areas, which alleviates bone-on-bone rubbing. But Rob said he found 2 scorpions in their kitchen in their log cabin when he was a kid. Yeah, I believe that. You know, the 2 that I had seen, Rob, was down there. Rob lived right down the road from me when we were growing up, and that's where I'd seen the 2 of them. So I think they're the wood scorpions that we have. And they're not very poisonous. Now, there are like the black scorpions that they have in the desert and the Australian scorpion. Those are deadly. But the ones we have, but let me tell you something. I have never felt a pain like this. And it was crazy how it got worse and worse and worse and worse. The next thing I know, I'm going, oh my gosh, what is this?
You had to go to Springfield for it. That's incredible. You went all the way to Springfield and found it, and it's like that perfect for you.
Megan was talking about that. Yeah, bee stings, they do. Yeah, small and light brown. They're about this long. So their stinger's a little bitty thing on ours.
So what are the big black ones that you always see in movies?
The
and
ones
stuff?
you see in deserts and things like that. Actually, there is a breed of the black one that is almost harmless. It'll sting you, but its sting is like, meh, nothing.
Yeah.
And that's why they use those in movies and Fear Factor, shows like that. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 719.
Showers and thunderstorms likely today as we see highs in the mid-80s. It is 76 in Joplin.
Hey, don't forget, we're getting you signed up right now to help kick off your summer with tickets to Silver Dollar City.
And all you got to do to get entered to win is text the word tickets to 417-623-1025.
We're going to find out the winner at 7:50.
But keep that number handy because right now it's your time to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
$702.50 up for grabs if you can be caller number 5 at 623-1025.
And tell us, what is this sound? What do you think? What is it?
623-1025. Be caller number 5 and tell us.
And then win the cash.
From the 4 states, number 1 for cash. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this?
Darren.
Darren, where are you from?
Web City.
Darren from Web City.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Darren. We've got $702.50 for you.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it sandpaper?
He says sandpaper.
For $702.50. That is not it.
Dang.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Darren, making it $727.50.
And give you another chance to guess the one at 420 with Brett.
Thank you.
Hey, Darren, I'll also let you know that when you guess, remember that it has to be something doing something.
Yeah, sandpaper can't just make a noise on its own, so you've got to have it doing something to make
Keep that in
noise.
mind.
Just a hint for you.
Alright.
Thanks, ma'am.
Take care.
Which means he still thinks it's sandpaper.
Probably.
He's like, I just guessed wrong. It's not.
That's what Floyd says. Sandpaper doesn't make noise.
Good at this. Good at this. Good at this.
I don't know what he said.
I have no idea. So do you guys actually have a day like picked out, Christy?
I guess if she's going to reserve the area. Oh, you're doing an outdoor wedding, aren't you, Christy? Is that a great idea? Do you have an alternative? I mean, is there a pavilion there or something if it rains?
That Big Spring Park, that'll be gorgeous.
Yeah, it will, but unless it rains and storms. Which we should be done with the storms after this week. We're coming to the very end of the storm season for the 4 states.
Yeah,
This week ought to do it,
in theory.
in theory. I mean, it has
Holy
some...
cow, we just doubled our entries for Secret Sound. Or for not for Secret Sound.
I knew we would because there's
Silver
so
Dollar
many
City
people
tickets.
listening right there for Secret Sound. Yeah.
Holy cow.
And we did a pretty good promo setup for that. So, yeah, if we can make it through this week, you know what's significant about this Friday, don't you?
Well, yeah.
So it was right around this time. Now, it has been known to have a couple of lingering storm cells into the beginning of June, but that's rare, very rare. Usually by the end of May, it just kind of is like, all right, I give up. It's like winter is still been making its little fight saying, I don't want to leave, but it will. And
I mean, it's going to be in the 60s this week.
yeah, that's the big threat there. So when we quit having these cold fronts, that's when we quit having storms. It needs to get hot. And I don't see, I mean, even in the extended forecast, 85 by Sunday. So that's a good sign.
STC is a pair of tickets.
Yeah, it's 2 tickets. And you can use them anytime between now and December 31st. So anytime you want to. We're talking about using them to kick off your summer, but you can use them anytime you want.
Right.
They do have the Bluegrass and Barbecue Festival going on right now, which...
Ooh, that would be fun.
I'm not a huge bluegrass music fan, but it is some of the better music that they have there, and the barbecue is really, really good.
The food at Silver City, I mean, you can't go wrong.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess when the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
Darren from Webb City.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Darren. We've got $702.50 for you.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it sandpaper?
He says sandpaper.
For $702.50, that is not it.
Dang.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Darren, making it $727.50.
And give you another chance to guess the win at 420 with Brett.
Thank you.
Hi there, Coach.
Sarah was there Friday for the 8th grade field trip. Did you have fun? Put it up. Yeah, Kathy said she's got them covered with a tent if it does rain, so they're good.
Or, as it's better known in a windstorm, a kite.
So one of our players yesterday, it was his 11th birthday, and he made a comment to me in practice a couple weeks ago. He was like, wouldn't it be funny if the team showed up at the hotel room and hit me in the face with a pie? And I was like, yeah, that would be funny. We're not going to bust into your hotel room in the morning and do that, but that would be really funny.
All sorts of lawsuit.
And so after the game yesterday, his sisters brought a bunch of cupcakes over to the sidelines. And as he's opening the cupcakes and getting them sorted, one of the coaches grabs the cupcake. And as soon as the kid turns around, he goes, woof, and smears the cupcake all over his face. And this kid thought it was like the funniest thing. It was
hilarious.
So fun. It was so fun. So who watched the ACMs last night? Watched Ella Langley win and then win some more.
I didn't. We got through mowing yesterday afternoon, and we'd had to drag that fountain pump and stuff out of the back of the storage shed, and in doing so, it dislodged a whole bunch of mouse droppings out there, and I didn't see them until I was putting the mower back in, and they're everywhere in there. Normally, we keep the shed pretty clean, and everything is packed in there from floor to ceiling right now, so all of the patio and deck furniture that we've not gotten out yet, all of our lawn care tools and everything is in there. Anything outdoor related is out there. All the pool stuff is out there. But I saw that and I began to freak a little bit, with all the hantavirus talk and everything. And I told Gina, I was like, we're going to have to, because the day we get back from Mexico, they are putting in our pool liner. So they're going to want us to have the pool ready to go with all the hoses and everything all hooked up. Everything that I took and put in there, the pump is in there, all that stuff that needs to be hooked up. I probably ought to hook that up this week, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
But to get in there safely because of that, I'm not taking a chance with this stuff.
Yeah.
If you've got rat droppings or mouse droppings in an area like that that's contained and those particles can get in the air and you breathe them in, norovirus and hantavirus. I did read another story this weekend. I don't know if you saw or not, but they have diagnosed one of the Canadian passengers on the Honduras has now been diagnosed with hantavirus, and it looks like his spouse probably has it, but is testing negative, but is showing symptoms.
Right.
What's that all about?
Right.
Faulty tests. But anyway, I did read a story that there has been a significant uptick in norovirus and hantavirus cases. Not necessarily the Andes version, but in ones that they're contracting directly from rodents.
Right. Phone ringing.
Had another case in New York that was unrelated to the cruise line. Hi there, Morning Kicks. So anyway, I was like, we need to get some H1N1 masks, some rubber gloves, and get in there. And I've read about how to, if you do have an area that has that, they recommend that you hose everything down and get it soaking wet, everything, because the dust from this stuff is what's so dangerous. So soak everything down. That includes all of your belongings and materials, and then clean it. It's safe to then clean it. You're less likely to get that into your lungs. But you got to really clean it. I mean,
Right.
And I don't have time to do that.
Take some work.
My last free day is today because I have rehearsals tomorrow night. I have to play Wednesday night. We're leaving Thursday morning. I don't have extra yard time, but I need to get this done really before we go. I don't know where I'm going to do it. This evening is it.
Yeah.
And it looks like the weather's not going to cooperate with that.
Probably not.
So I told her maybe we just need to order the masks and just plan on doing that our day back. Yay!
Oh,
Get to come
what a
home to
lousy
that.
thing to come back to.
I tried so hard to get everything done. This was a surprise thing. I mean, I mowed the yard yesterday. It really didn't need it, but I was like, if we don't, it's going to be a field when we get back.
Oh, you watched it, Christy? Were you happy with the winners? Megan caught clips of ACM. She's happy with the winners. Brooks and Dunn. Can we get some more duos? It's
What-
Brooks and
what
Dunn or
about
Dan and Shay.
Dan
at
and
this
Shay or Brothers Osborne or some of those guys. You're seriously telling me Brooks and Dunn is the duo of the year? What did they
Brooks
do?
and Dunn wins all the time.
What did they do?
They Brooks and Dunn, you know?
They didn't really see anything new this year. Maybe they played some shows, but they didn't have a tour.
I have no idea what they did.
I don't understand that.
What are the other duos? Brooks and Dunn, Brothers Osborne, Dan and Shay. Who else have we got?
That's it.
Because
Well,
Maddie and Tay broke up. They're no longer together.
Isn't it group or duo, or they have a separate for
I
group?
think duo is its own thing and group is its own thing, right?
I don't. We've got the list.
Yeah, group of the year is its own thing, and that went to
Okay.
the Red Clay Strays, which I'm happy with that. I like them. But who are the other duos in country music who are doing stuff right now? Dan and Shay performed last night.
Well, it's gotten. I mean, the whole country music landscape when it comes to duets and stuff has changed so much over the past 5 or 6 years. Now, rather than pairing someone up for a career, they just come together and do a song, and the labels are putting everybody together. I would say probably a third of our current music is duos,
Yeah.
is duets,
Or collabs.
collabs that the labels are putting together, and it's so
10
stupid.
seconds.
I hate it.
Cody Johnson won Entertainer of the Year.
Yep. Kicks 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen
Got my Jen's movie rehab recap right after Walker Hayes.
on Kicks 102.5. So what'd you think about Crocodile Dundee?
I'll tell you in 2.5
That's not a
minutes.
knife.
This is a
It's a
knife.
knife. Yeah.
I finally get that now.
I watched The Mummy last night because there's nothing on
Oh,
TV.
it's Brendan Fraser?
Yeah. I hadn't seen it in so long.
Yeah.
I got about halfway through and we're like, we just quit watching.
I did the Mummy ride back when I was in high school at Universal, and that was one of the most terrifying rides I've ever been on. Because
I
you're
bet it was
going
fun.
up a hill, like incline, and then there's a wall of fire. And it's so dark that that's all you can see, and you don't see that you're about to drop off.
Nice.
So you're going towards this fire, and you're like, great, this is how I die. And then it was,
That's kind of like Fire in the Hole.
it's very scary in that way.
Did you ride Fire in the Hole? I couldn't remember. Have
No,
you?
I've never been
No.
on it.
Man. So there's an Amazon River now? What next? Lake Facebook? Mount PayPal?
Mount PayPal. What's going to drive me crazy is I have this hair that's not on my part.
You stranger in these parts.
I did not have a profile on your Paramount, by the way, last night.
What?
There was no profile for me. Now there is. I made one.
Let me show you. Look here. Where it was on there. Now it's gone.
It wasn't there.
Switch profile. There was one. I had you another one of these little guys. That is so weird.
And when I was putting my name in there, it started going backwards.
Raffinage?
And I was like, I've got to commit to it now. I was too mad about it. Kyle was like, Jay, you're typing backwards. And I looked up and I was like, gosh darn it. Now I just got to commit to it.
Oh, okay. It's raffinage. I like that.
It's because
First, I just thought, well, it's typing.
we're doing full names. Might as well, yeah.
Mine is Yidnar
Yidnar.
or Ladnar. Yidnar.
Do you recognize the picture?
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Showers and thunderstorms likely today as we see highs in the mid-80s. It is 76 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast along with 4 states news in about 25 minutes.
And we're still getting you signed up to win Silver Dollar City tickets.
623-1025. All you have to do is text the word tickets to that number. That'll get you signed up, and we're going to find out who the winner is in about 14 minutes.
But over the weekend, I watched another movie for...
This is where we assigned Jen a movie to watch over the weekend.
Because before I came to KIX, I had seen very few, if any, movies before.
So if anybody made any kind of a movie reference or anything, she would just run into the wall repeatedly.
I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't know what they were talking about. So I'm being rehabilitated.
Every weekend, we assign her a movie to go home and watch, and then she comes back on Monday and rates it between 1 and 10 to let us know what she thought about it.
So over the weekend, I watched Crocodile Dundee, just the
which
first
she
one.
had never seen.
No, I had never seen this movie before, and I thought it was pretty funny for the most part.
Really?
It felt very dated, a lot of the jokes and things like that, and kind of made me roll my eyes and, it's this big old macho man. I mean, he's introduced to us, pretending to wrangle a crocodile in the bar as the reporter is there, and she's like, oh my gosh, and then it turns out it's just a stuffed crocodile, and we've got lots of exhibits of manliness throughout the entire movie. I will say, I like how he threw the can of whatever it was, veggies or whatever, at the guy who was Vegemite, at the guy who was trying to mug the woman, and it like conked him in the head and knocked him out. And then later, the chauffeur ripped the I don't know what you call that thing. It looked like a boomerang, but he ripped off part of the car and threw it at the mugger, and then knocked him in the back of the head. I thought that was kind of a funny gag throughout the movie.
All Australian references, of course.
Of course, but I have to say, my favorite part of this entire movie, because I will say this, the movie was fine. It was okay. Not my favorite, but my favorite part of the movie is at the very end when she goes to the subway to tell him her feelings, and he's like all the way across the subway, and so they're having to tell him I love him. I love him. She loves you. She says, I love you. And they're just yelling it back and forth, back and forth. For me, that was the funniest part of the entire movie.
See, I didn't know that this was based on a true story until I went to assign it to Jen, and I found out it's based on a real guy, which made more sense because when the movie came out, we didn't know that. And you're like, why is this a thing? And Australian subculture was not a big deal. Nobody knew about Vegemite or Foster's beer or the Outback or any of that until this movie came out.
So I thought the movie was okay. It's not one that I'd really want to watch again. It was mildly entertaining. Wasn't my favorite one that you've assigned, though.
We saw it come up over the weekend, and I asked my wife, I said, you want to watch Crocodile Dundee? That's Jen's movie this weekend. And we were both like, no.
No, we're good, thanks.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6.5.
That's generous, I think.
Yeah, it was fine.
So we'll have another movie assignment on Friday for Jen's Movie Rehab.
And the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Actually, we won't have a movie assignment for Jen's Movie Rehab this Friday.
Oh, yeah, because it's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, because we're going into Memorial Day weekend. We're going to give it the week off. I will call and give her movie assignment next week while I'm on vacation.
You're going to call me from Mexico?
Maybe. Is that so crazy?
Kind of.
I have
be on vacation?
cellular service in Mexico.
It's okay. I can assign myself a movie.
No, I know. Yeah, I bet you can. No, I am not going to Goodwill Hunting this.
I mean, you could. That'd be fine.
No. It's not happening.
Yes, Randy did delete me.
I did not.
He likes
it was
to delete
right there.
things.
I don't know
That's
what
true.
she did to it. My profile's probably all jacked up. Yeah, is that what's her name from?
Of course it is. I was scrolling and looking for one of the picture, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, wait a minute.
I thought so. I was like, who is the picture?
And Kyle was like, I don't get it. What? I was like, oh, you don't understand.
I've lived 1,000 lives on the prairie, and Indians have raped me repeatedly at my beckoning.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Jeez.
Okay, go and get signed up. We're going to pick a winner here in 2 shakes.
88.
Refresh. It just went up again.
89. Yeah. People want these tickets.
Has Jenny watched The Princess Bride? No one
Has Jenny watched have you watched The Princess Bride? You have, haven't you? Jenny has watched it, Jenny.
Jenny. Lindsay. Norbit. I don't know what Norbit is.
It's not that great of a movie. It's an Eddie Murphy thing. Did you watch Beverly Hills Cop? Did we ever assign you that?
No.
I don't think so. That's probably one we ought to put on there for Eddie Murphy movies.
I think the only one I've seen is Coming to America.
Okay,
and
you've
then
seen that.
Swapping Lives, Switching.
Trading Place.
Swapping
Lives, switching, trading.
That one.
Putting.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
You've seen a few.
Let us assign one for a while. You're on vacation. Yeah.
No, because I do not trust you weasels.
Morning, Lisa. Yeah, we were talking about the ACMs just a little bit ago. She's happy that Cody Johnson won Entertainer of the Year. And Ella Langley did great. I want to say she won like 4 or 5, didn't she? She won Female Artist of the Year, and then Song and Single of the Year for Choosing Texas. Also, Artist Songwriter of the Year went to Ella Langley. New Female Artist of the Year is Avery Anna, which I don't really know who that one is. I don't know. MJ probably plays her on his show and knows who she is. New Male Artist of the Year went to Tucker Wetmore. Which, okay, for the longest time, I've been confusing Tucker Wetmore with Hudson Westbrook. Totally different people. And if you Google them, they look totally different, but I definitely thought Hudson Westbrook was Tucker Wetmore. Yes, thank you, Megan. I think it does too. Did y'all see the video of Miranda Lambert? She was so excited for Ella. She was so excited. It was really sweet. I heard Casey Musgraves was awesome last night. Which I've seen Casey live before, and she puts on a great show. All right. I am going to turn off the contest and pick our winner. Why? Oh, that's why.
Snipply in here.
Yeah. I'm picking a winner right now.
All right. What a bad idea, guys. So we're going to be talking in the next hour about what do you always eat all of. My wife has been getting us to my chagrin. Hey, by the way, this morning I got up and weighed myself and bam, I hit my target weight. I didn't think I was going to do it. I've lost about 17 pounds in the last month and a half. Yeah, it was April when we started. So
good for you. You feel good?
Yeah, I didn't think I would be able to do it. I mean, I just kept trending downward, but it was so slow.
Why, thank you, Kathy.
We went for a walk again on Saturday evening, trying to get all of our. We walked about 3.5, almost 4 miles. Did that whole thing, and we got right down to where the stink area of the Tin Cup Trail. And by the way, the bridge, they have the surface in. They're pouring the top surface this week, I guess. They're getting ready to be done with that. But we get down to right about where the water treatment area is, and I'm looking way on down the trail. I just realized I'm always looking for snakes. That's just my.
Not
I think
surprised.
even when I'm in here, I'm looking at. Oh, there's one. That kind of thing, all the time. And sure enough, told my wife. I said, "Look up there," and across the trail, about 6 foot, because it's a 2-lane bike trail. Is this great long black snake, harmless. But he had just molted. He was so pretty. My wife went, no, and turned around. I'm like, stop. He will go across. And I went down, stepped on his tail, and made him scoot on, across.
Yeah.
He was going over to get dinner from one of those frogs at the water treatment plant.
Right.
You could hear him singing.
We got to call this winner.
But I let him live.
Morning, Suze.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Good morning.
What's going on, Chris?
Very little. What can I do for you today?
All sorts of stuff. I need groceries picked up. I need my yard
lawn
mowed. We got to
mowed.
get some forms filed out before I can leave for vacation.
Dry cleaning would be helpful, too.
Hey, could you move Jen's car for her? She needs to rotate it where it's parked every few minutes or so. If you've got time.
Yeah, the angle needs to go with the sun so
put it
that
over,
way it, it doesn't peel
that way-
unevenly or
that's a good
anything like
idea.
that.
Yeah, you gotta
I would
rotate
really
those.
appreciate
So,
that.
yeah,
Thank
if
you.
you've got some time, we could
Do
sure
you mind?
use.
No, I don't mind. Kathy's going to have the car here in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, he'll do all that.
She'll be using the car about 10, so I can jump on the scooter and go wherever you need me to be.
Chris is just a big
He's
helper.
such a nice guy.
That's what
Thank
he
you
is.
so much, Chris. Well, that's the only reason we called.
Yeah, well, no. We also called because he's just won Silver Dollar City tickets.
Chris, congratulations.
Yeah, you can use these anytime this year, but Barbecue and Bluegrass Festival is going on right now at Silver Dollar City for like another week, so it would be a great time to get down there and kick off the summer. And you don't have to do any of that stuff for Jen. You do have to do mine, however.
Wait, no, you don't.
No.
Just tell us who's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Congratulations,
Yay,
man.
Chris.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.
How you
Love you
been?
both very much. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we know.
All right.
Well, we
Hold
appreciate
on, let me
you
double
too.
check that we have your info. I'm sure that we do.
Yeah, if not, Kathy can give it to you.
Do I not have you in here?
I don't think I've ever won. Kathy's been a winner.
If you'll type Kathy and then just change the name, I think you can do that and save it as a new one. I don't
Can
know.
I just put it in under Kathy's name?
Yeah, we'll just put it under Kathy.
Is that
all
okay?
right?
That's fine with me. I don't care.
Okay, so when they come in, it'll be under her name.
Okay.
All right, cool. They are in there and ready for you. You can pick them up Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at the radio station. And if you come say hi to us while you're here, we won't be mad about it.
I will probably swing by tomorrow morning.
All right, congrats, man.
Fabulous. Congratulations.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country
We're going to find out the winner of those Silver Dollar City tickets right after Hardy.
on KIX 102.5.
Does MJ have them also? Christy wants to know.
Yes.
Yes.
Get some picked up. I need my yard mowed. We got to get some forms filed.
Hamana.
Get some forms filed out before I can leave for vacation. Dry cleaning would be helpful too. Hey, could you move Jen's car for her? What happened to my volume? I'm like not even hardly showing up.
Yeah, the angle needs.
That's so weird. Hey, could you move Jen's car for her?
Yeah, the angle needs to go with. Have a good one, Melissa.
Evenly or anything like that. Yeah, I would really appreciate that. Yeah, if you've got some time, we could. Do you mind?
No, I don't.
So, yay, Kathy and Chris going to Silver Dollar City. That's exciting.
Well, she'll be
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Well, she'll be using the car about 10, so I can jump on the scooter and go wherever you need me to
Chris
be.
is so nice. He's doesn't even bat an eyelash. He's like, "Yep, I'll do it."
Thank you so much, Chris. Well, that's the only reason.
Weird.
Is it just your volume?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can use these
It's almost like I'm off mic, or I don't know if that's what I was doing.
city for like another week, so it would be a great time to get out there.
Just sounds really weak. These processors, I mean, nothing sounds like them, but they're so inconsistent.
Yeah.
I have 2 more contract jobs to do this week, and that's it.
Yay.
Notice how wonderful Chris's telephone sounded. There's
Chris
a man
knows
who
how to answer the
understands
phone.
how to answer the phone and proper phone etiquette. It's just him and Bryson, the two of them. Bryson,
Just only him and Bryce.
that's the only one. Bryson gets it.
Don't even start. You and Bryson.
Well, you did it. You guys did it, Kathy. You and Chris getting signed up. That's all you got to do.
All right, we got 47 seconds.
All righty.
Oh, it's starting to build back.
Mm-hmm.
Or back build.
But I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. I mean, I don't think we're gonna see storms today. Rain, yes, but maybe even heavy rain at times. But I don't think there's anything to worry about in this.
Is that a watch down south? What is that, Nawada?
It's Oklahoma, so who knows? Oh, that's the wrong.
Wind.
Advisory. Wind.
Not surprised. It was
Yeah.
very windy there yesterday.
Friday night was insane.
Like in our hotel room, you could hear the wind howling outside. It was bad.
Friday night was nuts here. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 750.
Showers and thunderstorms likely today as we see highs in the mid-80s. It is 76 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 12 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know, what do you always eat all of?
Anytime you sit down in front of this, whatever this is, you always eat all of it. You can't stop halfway through.
Oh my gosh, what happened to my package of Oreos?
They're gone.
It's gone. It disappeared.
623-1025 to tell us what is the thing that you always eat all of.
You can call or text. You can also tell us on Facebook.
But we've been getting you signed up like we're going to be doing all week long for Silver Dollar City tickets, part of the KIX Summer Ticket Shootout, which is kicking off. You know what that means, don't you?
What does that mean?
means the best tickets to the best shows all summer long, all courtesy of JR's Western Wear in Diamond, Missouri.
So make sure to get outfitted before the big show.
Or any event that you're doing all summer long at JR's Western Wear.
So Silver Dollar City tickets, ready to give them away?
I guess so. Does that mean I have to call? Why do
Yes,
I
this
always
is
have
pick
to
a winner.
call?
Because you're sitting by the phone. You're right there.
Let's move this.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm trying to
Randy?
dial.
Did you put all the numbers in? I guess so.
Get it, Jen.
I thought you were going to sing along. You're doing great.
Good morning.
What's going on, Chris?
Very little. What can I do for you today?
All sorts of stuff. I need groceries picked up. I need my yard
lawn
mowed. We got to
mowed.
get some forms filed out before I can leave for vacation.
Dry
Could you-
cleaning would be helpful, too.
Hey, could you move Jen's car for her? She needs to rotate it where it's parked every few minutes or so. If you've got time.
Yeah, the angle needs to go
Yeah,
with the sun, so
put it
that
over,
way it, it doesn't peel
that way-
unevenly or
that's a good
anything like
idea.
that.
Yeah, you gotta
I would really
rotate those.
appreciate
So,
that.
yeah,
Thank
if
you.
you've got some time, we could
Do you
sure
mind?
use.
No, I don't mind. Kathy's going to have the car here in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, he'll do all that.
She'll be using the car about 10, so I can jump on the scooter and go wherever you need me to be.
Chris is just a big
You're
helper.
such a nice guy.
That's what
Thank
he
you
is.
so much, Chris. Well, that's the only reason we called.
Yeah, well, no. We also called because he's just won Silver Dollar City tickets.
Chris, congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah, you can use these anytime this Barbecue and Bluegrass Festival is going on right now at Silver Dollar City for like another week. So it would be a great time to get down there and kick off the summer. And you don't have to do any of that stuff for Jen. You do have to do mine, however.
Wait, no, you don't.
No.
Just tell us who's the 4 states number one for country.
KIX 102.5.
I turned it.
You turned it down.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Hello. Yeah, can we help you?
Yeah, I was calling to tell you what I always eat all of.
Oh, yeah, okay. What do you always eat all of?
I always eat fried possum. Every time they lay it down, I eat it.
All of it.
Nuh-uh.
Well, part of the reason that you have to eat all of it is because it's so stinking stringy that you can't chew through it, and therefore you have to
gross.
just swallow.
Oh, my gosh,
Yeah.
Randy.
Oh, I love fried possum. It's the best. My mama cooks it real good.
Yeah, your mama does. You know why? Because she doesn't really like you.
Well, that might be. I ain't very big.
No. You're a wee little bitty old thing.
Uh-huh.
You're a little old feller. Thanks for calling.
Have a great day.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
I missed it. I hate it when people do the show for us. Should I save that?
No.
No, you don't think so?
If you want.
Stupid. I liked our response. Yeah, it's
Sheila
just gonna
says if we all
encourage
win, we
more
could
of
all
that.
just meet up more for a KIX family outing.
Sheila, why you are like the most inopportune.
Yes, Megan. Don't give us those little crumbles. Give us the full chippies.
What?
She says,
Chippies?
I eat all the cheese dipping case. Let's place in front of me and don't be skipping on those chips. She doesn't want the bottom of the basket crumbles.
Oh, Tostitos has this healthy corn chip that they do.
A healthy corn
It
chip.
is really, really, yeah. When you look on the back of the package, there's no cholesterol.
Oh, I thought you meant healthy like it's sturdy, girthy.
No.
Okay.
But this is the problem. So they make them in those little scoops things, which are great, except for if you even look at the bag, they just all crumble to dust. So what I end up doing, I eat what's called salsa cereal in my house.
Oh, yes.
So I pour the crumbs in a bowl and pour salsa over it, stir them all up, and eat it with a spoon. That's all you can do because, I mean, you even look at the bag sideways, they're just going to collapse into crumbles. Stupid.
Man,
really-
chips and salsa does sound, or chips and guac also sounds really good right now.
Yeah. The mine is this kettle corn type stuff. It comes in like a potato chip bag, so it's pre-made whatever.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. It's like a pale blue bag, and this stuff is so good. But I'll open the bag and it will be gone later. And I mean, it's a bag like this.
Mm-hmm.
Her flip-flop. Yeah, it's not her whapping you with the flip-flop that is the real threat. It's the toe cheese stink.
Ew. Why you gotta bring tote? I can't even
Hey,
say it. Toe
Megan
cheese
cannot
into
help it. Do not make her feel bad for her body's inaccuracies and failures. Come on, do it. Crab apple. Fresh of a cutter. What, Megan? Fresh up a cutter.
Preach the buckadoo.
Fresh of a canoe. Sounds right, meow.
Yes.
Crab apple.
Apple. Where did we go? When everyone came to town for Beans' recital Mother's Day weekend, we went, got some Mexican, and my dad bought us a big old thing of guacamole. And we slurped it down.
Have you been to Los Brazos yet?
No, I have not.
Why do I even bother trying to enrich your life? I don't. Here I sit, sweating over this hot microphone
No,
day
Bryson,
in,
don't
day
even-
out.
don't even think about
trying
it.
to make her life better. To what?
Toe thumbs and big
Thanks,
thumbs.
might I add?
Sheila says, what's in the coffee?
Very little right now.
Not enough.
See, Bryson gets it. To what thing?
Here we go.
I tell her all of the good things to experience. And what does she do? She spits on me. She turns around and
That's
goes,
disgusting.
that's what I think about
That's
your
really
suggestion.
gross. That's nasty. I would not.
I don't know
do
why I
that.
bother. I guess I could go pay for it, bring it to her, and set it in front of her, and then spoon feed it to her. That could be. I
That's
could do
gross.
that, couldn't I? I could
I
do
don't
that.
need you to do
sure.
that.
I did do my Duolingo last night.
How'd you do?
It's so irritating because they had me talking about shirts and pants.
Oh,
and I'm
pantalones?
like, give me free phrases that I could use
Give
here.
me free.
Do you know how to say shirt?
No.
Caseta?
What?
Caseta?
Caseta?
Yes.
Caseta y pantalones?
Caseta y pantalones. Pantalones.
Here we go.
We did that whole thing once. Yeah, it's really a little irritating because I need to be learning, how to say.
You need to be what?
Yo necesito el recibo and things like that instead of.
What's wrong with talking about pants and shirts?
It gets a little annoying after a while. Everybody leaves.
What?
They're like, we've got to go.
But what if you gotta, I don't know, go shopping or something?
Nope.
You're gonna need to know those things. What if you have a little accident and you need new pants and shirts?
You know what? I downloaded them to show my buddy. He's like, where are you staying? I was like, oh, you shouldn't have asked that.
Oh, boy. By nudist beach?
He also sent me this picture.
Oh, golly.
Last night at bedtime. I'm like, yes. I'm actually paranoid about going outside. It was nothing to walk outside on our patio and sidewalk barefoot. We keep it really, really, really clean and everything. I had no problem with that. Now I'm very paranoid about even going outside in flip-flops.
Yep.
Because I do not want to experience this pain again.
As a child, I used to be barefoot all the time outside. But now that I have kids, I'm terrified of my own children being outside.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
So they have this thing called the floating breakfast they do at our hotel where they bring it to you and put it in your pool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to be doing that Friday, which there's the look off my veranda.
Beautiful.
And there's another shot of it. Mm-hmm. It's my private pool. This is the hotel. Yeah, you can't see any of that. I'm just realizing it's just white screen.
So
there's
bright.
the room.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. This is what I'm going to be doing on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We have dedicated. Those are beds on the beach. Oh my gosh! So
What?
we went looking. I actually went to the hotel. They have an app that you
Bye,
can
Shala.
download to follow all the activities that are going on at the resort, but also so that you can book extracurricular excursions, things like that. So I went in to look at doing a couples massage, which is something me and Gina always do when we're on vacation.
You guys have really enjoyed that before.
It usually costs around $160 for the two of us. You get about
Oh, no.
you get about 2 hours in the hot tub and an hour in the hot tub and an hour massage, okay?
Yeah.
And they bring you champagne and chocolate-covered strawberries. It's in a big, beautiful room area. So we realized it's probably not going to be that fancy and that nice, but we want to book this and see what we can do. So I went on and looked at their prices.
Is it crazy expensive?
At El Dorado. So they want 120,000 pesos for a couple's
120,000
massage.
pesos? How much American dollars?
$624.
Baloney. There's no way.
There's got to be something I'm doing wrong, right?
There has to be.
I went and did the conversion and everything. It's 101,200. That's 100.
Are they using a
0,000.
Are they using a comma instead of a period? Is
No.
that something that they do down there?
I mean, it's just the number there. So
Because that's insane.
it is. All of their spa prices are off the chart. So I was like, well, what if we just go get a single massage, and maybe they let us get them together or something. No, even that was like $400.
Maybe ask when you get there.
And it was
That's
only
wild.
It was only like 30 minutes.
It feels like there's something wrong.
Just to do the aquatic therapy, the hydrotherapy, which is where you go to the hot pool, the cold pool, the hot pool, the cold pool, and then they have the water massage and stuff, which was included with our last resort.
Right.
They want $180 to do a 30-minute. So I'm like, we may not get to do that.
Bummer.
And then we've run into another issue.
Uh-oh.
Xcaret, the Mexican culture park that we love so much. I mean, it's this huge place. It's bigger than Silver Dollar City, and it's got a Mayan city set up. You go in, and there's reactors and reenactors that, they're doing Mayan crafts and displays. It's very hard to describe. They have manatees, giant manatees. These things are like 15 feet long. They have, you can swim with sharks. There's a huge aquarium. There's a sea turtle preserve. There is cenotes you can swim. And then they do this big show at the end of the night that's about 3 hours long of all of the Mexican cultural dances. They recreate Cortez coming in. They have guys in Mayan dress that play the game where they knock the ball that's on fire through a hoop with their hips. It's really, really neat. However, I've seen it. I don't want to see it again. I don't want to sit through it 3 hours. The meal that they serve is about an extra $110. We're not interested in a 10-course. We'll go eat at the resort. There's not an option, apparently, to go to the park without going to that show.
Oh.
And that may be a deal breaker for that.
Showers and thunderstorms likely today as we see highs in the mid-80s. Still a chance of rain tonight. Lows dropping down to the upper 60s. Rainy mid-70s for Tuesday. Rain overnight Tuesday. Clouds and upper 60s for Wednesday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing some pretty heavy cloud cover over the 4 states. In fact, we're seeing a little light to moderate rainfall in southeastern Kansas, Crawford, and Neosho counties. Also beginning to move into Missouri and northwestern Barton County.
77 in Anderson, 66 in Pittsburgh, 76 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
We're wanting to know, what is the thing that you always eat all of?
Like if this is put in front of you, you are going to scarf the entire thing down.
623-1025 to text or tell us, or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's Luke Combs.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
I don't know about that, Kathy. She said, what about going somewhere alpha resort?
Go to the nudist beach.
That's the same resort. No. But you got to be naked when you get a massage. They make you get naked.
Exactly. So why would it be that big of a deal
I always
to go
want
down
to get
to
up
the
and
nudist
dance
beach?
a couple of times, and they do not
They
appreciate
don't
that.
want
They
you to
don't
do
want
that.
But we may not get to do Escaret if that's the case, because I'm not sure I want to go by the end of the day. So the show starts at like 7 o'clock, and it lasts until 10 o'clock. And then they take you.
Day.
And you start at 8 a.m. at the park. And we still did not see all of it. It is so much. Look up, if you want to look up what Escaret is all about, it's Xcaret. Xcaret.
X-Carrot.
Yeah. And it's an amazing place. It's like Disney World went down and did a park all about Mexico. There's no rides, but there are cenotes you can float. There's so much to see. It's crazy. They do equestrian exhibitions throughout the day. And the architecture and stuff, the buildings, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. And we've been there once and wanted to go again, but if that means going to the dinner, I don't know.
Yeah.
So we did figure out something else we were going to do.
They hung
up. We're going to take a catamaran to Isla Mujeres.
I don't know what that is.
That's an island community off the coast of Quintana Roo. That is...
Morning, Kelsey.
It's this town village that's only on an island, and there's only ferries back and forth to there.
Cool.
So we found a deal for like a very reasonable price. They pick you up in the catamaran, take you to a coral reef. You go snorkeling for a couple of hours on this coral reef, and then they take you to the island where you have a buffet lunch, and then you get to spend another 2 or 3 hours, shopping in the city. Who just called?
That's cool.
My daughter just called and immediately hung up. She must have butt dialed me.
How you doing? How's little man today? Little Miss is going through her 4-month sleep regression. So she fights sleep, and she wants to be involved and watch all of the everything.
She's becoming aware.
Very much so. She's interacting with the things around her, and she's trying to use her hands to grab things and rolling over and all the good stuff. Also, I have to show you something. I gotta find it first.
So, and then we also priced a taxi cab. So the ride to downtown Playa del Carmen to Fifth Avenue is about 12 minutes from the hotel. It's $30 one way.
Oh, cheap.
Yeah. And Getting a cab to pick you up from the hotel, take you down there, no problem. Getting a cab from downtown back that's safe, I don't trust that. So we're going to have to see if we can get hotel provided. I'm sure we can. It's just not something I can take care of in advance.
Yeah. So is little man. Yeah, I bet you're going through it too.
Yeah.
These little ones who just want to be involved in all of the things.
We looked through all of their menus for all the restaurants on the resort. For some reason, they're very seafood centric. The Italian restaurant,
Seafood.
mostly seafood. The Asian restaurant, mostly seafood. The Mexican restaurant, mostly
It's
seafood.
right off the coast. I don't blame them. You're right there. Lots of seafood.
When you go to a Mexican restaurant, you want to taste Mexican cuisine, not
have a fish taco.
gag. I hate
love
fish
fish
tacos.
They're so good.
Italian?
Yes. So is beef supreme. She keeps trying to put her hands up on the bottle to hold it like this. It's adorable.
In control. That's a good thing, though. That sign of independence. They're working towards self-provision. The one thing we did realize with our package, the honeymoon package, we get candlelit dinner on the beach.
Ooh, that's nice. Just the once?
Yeah,
Or is that-
just once during the week we get that. That's
That'll be so
included.
nice.
It is nice.
He started to take his blanket and pulls it up to his face where he passes out. Sleep regression is, yes, it is. The sleep regression is hard right now.
You got to be disciplined about keeping them awake during the day. You got to keep them engaged and awake. I remember we used to do that with Lauren all the time. Don't let her fall asleep. No naps during that particular time. I mean, naps, yes, but that afternoon period, evening period, you got to keep them awake.
Yeah.
After they eat, that afternoon eat, they want to go right to sleep. No.
Yep, up more during the day now. Just like beef supreme.
Oh, boy.
I got to show you a video. So while I was busy in Tulsa doing soccer stuff with the boy, Beans is getting ready for her company audition this week. She's very excited about it. And one of the things that she's been working on that is pretty impressive is her aerial, which is being able to flip.
Should go forward or backward? Forward.
Forward.
Forward's usually the start. I used to be able to do a forward aerial, believe it or not.
There's forward and then sideways and then backwards.
Yeah, the side is like a cartwheel, but you don't use your hands.
It's kind of floink. Oh, hold on.
The reverse is the hard one and dangerous. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 811.
A chance of showers and thunderstorms today. Pretty likely we're going to see some. We'll see highs in the mid-80s. It is 76 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 15 minutes, but we're wanting to know, what do you always eat all of?
Yeah, when you see this food or when it's put in front of you, you are just going to eat the entire thing start to finish.
623-1025 to text or tell us what it is for you.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Dustin Lynch.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Oh my gosh, you twitched your finger. I thought you were going to hit it again for a second. I was like, no, don't do it.
Amber could do a reverse aerial.
Very hard to do.
She could
Very
do one.
hard.
She also did one where she would run up the wall and backflip, which was crazy.
That is
because
crazy.
I've seen her do that in a tournament. She won that. She won the champion, took the whole tournament. She was fighting the kid, and she actually ran up him and backflipped. I'm like, all right, you're just being that was just show off. She didn't get any points for that, but everybody was so blown away that she could do that.
Addie and Lily are doing Little Miss Cheer Camp this year. That's so fun.
So you got a video of her doing her aerials? I quit doing mine when I saw a friend of mine doing a back one, landed on his head and broke his neck.
Okay, let's not talk about that.
Not to make you nervous, but I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing that anymore. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Good morning.
Wait,
Hey,
Dustin,
what's up,
what's
Dustin?
going on?
What can we do for you today? You want some Garth? You want some for your new girlfriend?
You're standing outside the fire.
Oh, well, that's good for her. She doesn't want to be inside the fire, does she?
Just like you.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so
Let's see it.
watch.
Watch. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. Wow.
See it?
Yeah. She does it so different than we learned.
Oh, yeah?
So she's using forward momentum to carry
Yes.
her over. We jumped up, tucked, and rolled and landed almost in the exact same place. So different. I couldn't do that. I think I could still, like if I was on a diving board or going into the water, I could still do the curl flip that we did.
Yeah.
But it was always jump up, pull your legs as high as you can as you roll over, and you land almost in the exact same spot. Same with the back aerial.
Yeah. I
So
was very
different.
impressed. Because she's been working so hard for that. And she was just, as soon as she got it yesterday, she was just over and over and over and over again.
So the way we trained to do it is they would take and put like 2 martial art belts and 2 people holding, and they would loop it through your belt.
Oh, yeah. And then just,
And then pull you as you worked on it both
Yep.
ways to keep you from falling. And then you do it on pads, of course.
yeah. So the teacher would spot her, of course. It used to be full arm, and then slowly you take fingers away, and then you're just kind of one finger on the hip bone, and then you're like, yoink, kind of yoink the hand away.
It is a very mental thing. And I know, like, for my daughter, when she went to college, she came back, and her instructor asked her if she could do that, and she could not. I mean, less than a year.
Yeah.
It was gone.
Yeah.
The ability was gone.
So I'm so proud of her. She's doing it.
It is amazing.
Yeah. So she had a great lesson yesterday, and she's feeling really good about her audition this week. So yay beans. You can do it, girlfriend. Nothing on TV?
Nothing. They've got the list of upcoming shows. And
Colin and I have been watching Seinfeld.
yeah.
That's been fun.
Yeah.
I like that
Always
one.
great. Well, our go-to is Mike and Molly. We're watching.
I want to watch that one.
There's 6 seasons of it. It's Melissa
McCarthy. I love her.
And it was her first acting foray.
I thought it was after Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I forgot she was in Gilmore Girls. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So,
Don't you forget Gilmore Girls.
but it was also by the same guy, Chuck Lorre, who did 2.5 Men. He's done a ton of other sitcoms, and apparently a piece of human excrement, from what I hear, based on the tabloids and stuff. But yeah, he's not a great guy, I guess. But anyway, it's our go-to if we're not watching one of the live TV shows, the Caught on Camera Chaos, or I also like The Repair Shop. So it's this show about,
I don't know what that is.
it's a British TV show, and it's about this place that is in one of the British cultural parks that they have in England. And they repair old things. People bring them old things that are historically significant or significant to them and their family. Sometimes it's a doll or maybe a clock or something like that. Anyway, they've got these craftsmen there that repair them. And some of these people, I've been very near tears sometimes when they see their old thing that reminded them of their grandfather or their father or whatever, when they see it brought back to life. And then, of course, the Dog Whisperer channel is always good to go to. But I think I'm going to cancel some of my streaming services. Stupid Amazon Prime, who never has anything to watch. This weekend, they had, what's the name of the show with Jeremy Clarkson? Not Clarkson Farm, the one with him and the other guy, the Great Race or whatever, him and his 2 compatriots, and they drive cars across different parts of the world. I always liked that show because it's actually not that much about driving cars. It's more about these places they go to and the interactions between the 3 of them, and it was always funny and a lot of fun. I've watched all those. Well, they came back with 3 new episodes this weekend. Only they're not new episodes because Jeremy Clarkson and the other 2 were contractually obligated to Amazon to provide a certain number of episodes. They decided they would come and show clips. It's just a rerun clip show where they actually are sitting it shows them sitting in a nursing home, thinking back on memories and I'm like, what a biff that is. That's so stupid. Who wants to rewatch any of that stuff? It's another way of watching reruns because nobody's doing anything new. So I wish I could cancel Prime TV. Unfortunately, if you have Amazon Prime, you can't. However, I'm not sure we're going to continue with Amazon Prime much longer because they've been doing some very unscrupulous things with their pricing. So when you're scrolling like through looking at products, it'll show a certain price, a discounted price. But then when you click in to go buy it, it's actually a different price. They've been doing this on hundreds and hundreds of items on Amazon Prime. Another thing is we've started comparing between pricing on Walmart Plus and Amazon Prime and on Temu and Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is always higher than all of them. Used to, you could get pretty good bargains on Prime. Not anymore. Everything on Amazon Prime has gone through the roof pricing-wise. It's insane. And when you don't realize it until you start comparing to Walmart Plus and to Temu. So, like, for example, there's a pair of shoes that I was looking at that I thought would look good, you know, to go to dinner and stuff. They're kind of beachy. They're kind of Huarache-ish.
Huarache.
But I didn't get them. But I was looking at them.
What is Huarache?
Huarache is the style of sandal, really.
How you spell it? Huarache?
No, it's Huarache, I think.
Oh.
Huarache?
Huarache. It kind of looks like wicker sandals.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So the shoes I was looking at, which it's now not going to show me, you stupid. Anyway, I wouldn't be able to find it on Prime.
Or were they crazy
They
expensive?
were $30 on Temu.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Prime had the exact same shoe for $90.
Oh, wow.
The exact same shoe. And there's been numerous instances because anytime I do anything on Temu, I wonder what this costs on Prime. And I usually go check. It's always 60, 70% higher. And that next day delivery thing on a lot of these items, like those shoes, it would be almost 3 weeks on Amazon Prime before I got it.
3 weeks?
Yeah. So I'm
There's no way that's
why am I
Prime.
paying for this?
That's insane.
And definitely not for the TV channel because they never have anything new or good. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Showers and thunderstorms likely today as we see highs in the mid-80s. It is 76 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the week's forecast in about 6 minutes, but we're talking today.
What do you always eat all of?
623-1025. Anytime you sit down in front of this, whatever it is for you, you always eat all of it.
623-1025 to call or text. You can also tell us on Facebook.
What's the thing you always eat all of?
When I was about 7 months pregnant, we had my baby shower, and only 6 people showed up, so we never served the ice cream. So I sat and ate an entire gallon of chocolate ice cream by myself in about 3 hours.
Well, honey, as long as you didn't cry while you were eating it, then there's nothing wrong with that.
Besides, the baby needed it.
I'm all about using the baby needed it. He loved it.
And now that I'm thinking about it, who cares if you cried while you were eating it? That's okay, too.
What about you? What do you always eat all of?
Pan of brownies.
An entire pan of brownies.
Okay, I got to ask why.
It was 2 years ago, and I was breastfeeding newborn child. We just made the pan of brownies like right before bed, and we each had just one. And then I ate the whole pan.
You needed to replenish all of those life-giving nutrients and blah, blah, blah that you had depleted while breastfeeding.
We woke up the next morning, and my husband was like, what happened to the brownies? I was like, I don't know.
You should have blamed it on the dog.
Well, we didn't have a dog, so I couldn't use that.
The baby ate them. You should have blamed it on the baby.
Technically, the baby did eat them.
Kid's like, chocolate milk.
What do you always eat all of?
A whole block of cheese.
When you say block, do you mean like a city block of cheese?
Like just a regular old block you get at the store. It was a dare in 5th grade, and I was dumb enough to do it.
I bet that blocked you up for a couple of days.
Oh, it was rough.
What do you always eat all of?
You can call or text to let us know, 623-1025, or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
Thrash? I don't know what thrash is.
It's a style of music.
No, they're talking about a movie named Thrash.
I've not heard of it.
Christy says she was on the edge of her seat.
But I can't remember the last time I saw something good on Prime. So, I mean, we're really considering canceling that. We're considering canceling Peacock. Peacock is included with Walmart, though.
You have my Peacock.
Oh, that's where I get that. It's Paramount that's included with Walmart.
Yes.
And it's actually pretty good. I mean, it can be.
You're going to cancel Peacock.
I'll cancel
I
it.
pay for it.
No, that's right. So, I'm trying to think. We've talked about canceling Apple. The thing about Apple,
But some of
They
your favorite
have-
shows are on Apple, though.
I know they have very few shows, but the ones they do have are really, really good.
What's Widow's Bay?
Yeah, I
That's
love
the one that you've been really into.
And then as soon as that one ends, there'll be another really good one. Ted Lasso's coming back, another season,
Ooh.
which is always fun. It's not great, but it's fun. Severance is on there. I mean, there's so many really good shows on Apple TV. HBO Max.
Are they working on more Severance?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. It was one of the biggest shows of last year.
I haven't
remember?
heard anything about it in forever.
Well, they take a full year on production on it.
Holy cow. That's
I'm
a
sure
long time.
Ben Stiller and what's his name, their schedules probably interfere with all that.
Adam Scott, is that right?
I think so.
He's the one who plays the main guy.
Yeah.
Adam Scott, yeah.
So I'm sure there's all sorts of contingencies, but they did say there's definitely another season. All the characters are recontracted.
Forgetting that it's Ben Stiller, which is crazy to think
I
of
know.
on that
He's
show.
such a good director,
But he's
too.
not in the show.
No.
He just directs.
Just directs. And does it's such a good show. I watch the making ups after each episode. It's that level of fanatical good, yeah. So I think they probably got 1, maybe 2 more seasons left before they wrap everything up. The story is beginning to come to a culmination where you understand what's going on here.
Are they going to explain the goat room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are.
Yep. I think we already know what the goat room is. I'm pretty sure that the goats are utilized.
Don't spoil. In sacrifice, right? They sacrifice the goat.
No, it's not well, I mean, they do, but it's for science. So they're trying to accomplish something. The Severance program is an attempt.
Are they trying to meld with goats?
They're trying to live forever. They're trying to find a way to create sustainable life by transferring consciousnesses into different bodies.
So they're going to put their conscious into a goat?
No, but one of the things they've tried to do is move and what they tried to do, because there was a very old goat, but then there was this room with all these baby goats in there. So what they're trying to do is create sustainable life. So those baby goats are like probably clones, and they've moved the consciousness, move one goat into these others. There's all these things, and the effort is to make their leader, their founder, the head of the company, live on through other bodies.
Is he the one who calls his daughter a Muppet?
Muppet. Yes.
Fetid Muppet.
Fetid Muppet. So the reason he talks that way is because that guy is actually the consciousness. They've not revealed this yet, but this is what I think. He's actually the dude from the 1800s.
Ah.
He's been living on through these people, and they're getting better, which is one of the reasons he was so upset at her that she would have had sex with the main character, because her body is his. He plans to take it over. She's the only descendant that he has. So what she does with herself is he has a very vested interest in it.
Is he going to kill his daughter then, essentially to take over her body?
Where
will her consciousness go?
It will no longer exist.
That's kind of scary.
So, and they've showed different instances of, so when they come into the Severance program, they have their daytime conscious, which is at work, and then they have their at-home conscious, and the two do not intermingle.
Right.
So when someone gets fired, this daytime conscious, which is its own person, ceases to exist. It's like they never were. They're dead. They have a funeral for them, pretty much. This other person doesn't remember anything. So people who were friends with this at work person and have escaped the severance program have gone trying to find that person, only to find they're not the person that they were friends with. Mind-blowing concepts. But they've done a really good job over 3 or 4 seasons, of telling this story of letting you discover all this stuff rather than beating you to death with details and facts.
Megan's asking about Incredibly Bright Creatures on Netflix. Does anyone watch that one?
What is that one? I've seen that, haven't I?
It sounds very familiar, but I don't know what it is. It has Sally Field in it, and it has narration from a giant octopus.
What?
A giant octopus. Oh, that's right. She's like friends with the octopus.
I saw the ads for that, and I thought that looked like a kid's show. I was not really interested in it. I tried watching this show on Apple TV about this Israeli woman whose daughter gets put into prison in Russia when they're on vacation.
Oh, yes, you mentioned that.
I just can't do it. So if you watch it in its native language, which it has Russian, Hebrew, Farsi, Indian, and English all through this, the acting's really, really good and everything, but it takes so much to read all the subtitles. Gina goes to sleep, and then I end up getting bored. It's also another one of those where they're making the action take way too long. It would have been so much better as a 2-hour movie than as a 5-6 part series.
Yeah.
And when you switch over to where it's all English dubbed, it's so horrible. The original lady did her voice.
Mm-hmm.
Her parts are good dubbed in English. But all the other characters, it's like this, and they talk like this, and it's so annoying.
I hate dub shows.
I'd
rather just read the subtitles.
Yes.
Any day.
So, my daughter's asking about the scorpion. Did you have to go to the ER? Of course not.
See, notice how that is what everybody wants to know. Did you go to the ER? And Randy keeps saying, no. I did nothing.
Such a weird pain, though. So unlike, I've been bit by horse flies, deer flies. I've been stung by hornets. I once got stung by yellow jackets and put in the hospital because they stung me over 120 times. I was in anaphylactic shock for over 24 hours. I don't remember hardly any of that. I remember the initial getting stung. I thought I'd run over an electrical cable and was getting electrocuted. But this was not like that. It was not like that. It was weird. It didn't hurt until I pulled the stinger thing out. And then it was like this whoosh. It gradually got worse and worse and worse. It went like pain level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And
50, 20,
it
1,000.
felt like a hammer smashing your toe. I've broken all of my toes multiple times in martial arts, you know. That's what it felt like. Felt like my toe was being broken.
Ouch.
So it's a weird pain to get from a sting. I don't remember what it felt like when I got bit by snakes. That was
probably a good thing.
So long ago that I don't remember. I know it hurt, but I don't remember what it felt like. So I don't know if it was comparable to a snake bite or not. I remember the snake bite the instant he bit me. It hurt right then.
Right.
This was this gradual, and I think it's because when I pinched to pull that out, I squeezed venom into my
Probably.
toe.
That's one thing I learned through this whole experience that he went through is don't squeeze and pull it out. Just scrape it off.
Yeah, you don't use tweezers. You don't use your fingernails to pinch a bee stinger or a wasp stinger or anything like that, because if you do, you will release more venom into your wound. You scrape it off. I didn't know that either. I talked to a buddy of mine who's a former nurse, and he's like, you don't pinch the thing. I was like, I didn't even know what it was.
Idiot.
At first, I thought I'd gotten a splinter in my foot, which I'm hyper paranoid about anyway. It did. It hurt like crazy. It still hurts. I'm having a little bit of trouble walking on it today.
Yeah, there have been a couple times where he's gotten up and he's like, ow.
I just forget. It was weird, too, because I went and took a nap, got up, mowed the yard, didn't hurt at all while I was mowing the yard.
I need my mommy type of pain. I mean,
it was.
Scorpion stings are no joke. I've never been stung by one, but I would assume just from what I know about it.
It hurt. I couldn't get Gina. I didn't want to yell and freak out all the neighbors and everything. So I'm trying to drag myself across the yard, and I had Gina, like that. She couldn't hear me.
Gina.
So I call her. She didn't have her phone on her. She didn't answer twice. And so I got on the security cameras and yelled at her, which she heard, but she didn't respond to because she didn't know what it was. So finally I got over to a window and just banged on it until she came outside. And I'm like, I need help. I didn't know what it was yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until we went over and found the thing that we realized what it was.
Yeah. So does that mean it died if its tail came off in your toe?
No. She saw it. She goes, it's a scorpion. And she said it was about this long. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
It's about that long. So little bitty thing. And she said, no, it took off. I don't know where it went. I was like, I want a picture.
You always want a picture of this stuff.
Document it. Otherwise, how do you know it really happened?
So that means
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Still running around your yard somewhere?
Without a stinger.
Without a stinger, though.
It's got his little crawdad pinchers, though.
Mm-hmm. Is that typical? Do they typically lose their tails when they sting, or is that just something that happened?
I've seen people cut them off before, like on nature documentaries and stuff. So Bear Grylls eats them all the time.
That's crazy.
And he will cut the stinger off and then eat the scorpion. And the stinger will sit there and do this long after he cut it off. And he's talked about using that for pain relief and things like that.
Doesn't it cause a lot of pain? Why would you use it for pain relief?
It does cause a lot of pain. What is the name of the show that the guys let their things sting them?
I don't know. Here we go, 5 seconds.
My daughter asked, where was it? Should I tell her somewhere weird? KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Showers and thunderstorms likely today, highs in the mid-80s. It is 76 in Joplin.
And we'll give you the look at the weather forecast in the next hour. Plus, the Monday edition of the Morning KIX Takeover is kicking off in just 15 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking about the thing you always eat all of.
When someone puts this in front of you, I mean, it's game over. You're eating every last bit of it.
Nobody's getting any more except for you.
623-1025 to call or text.
One for me is those cotton candy grapes.
Oh, man, those are good.
I can't sit down with a container. I'll eat the whole stinking container, and then my wife will be mad at me. Who ate all the grapes?
I did.
What is the thing you always eat all of?
So a can of olives, any kind of olives.
Can't stand olives.
Which ones do you like the best? Like the green or the black or
Black
what?
olives, green olives, and whatever. I could eat a whole can of it in one setting.
You are an equal olive opportunist.
Uh-huh.
Put a little pimento in there and go to town.
What do you always eat all of?
My friends at college, we were having a hot dog eating contest, and I told them I could down a whole bunch of them in 2 minutes flat, and they didn't believe me, so they tied me, and I ate hot dogs and bun, 28 of them in 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Holy cow.
No offense, though.
They were in complete awe and shock, but I was definitely sicker than a dog.
Yeah, hot dog.
I had to drink pretty much a whole bottle of Pepto-Bismol, and I was pretty much curled up in my bed the rest of the day.
What is the thing that you always eat all of?
A bag of caramel corn.
Oh my God.
Any kind of popcorn is very addictive. You can just smell it in another room. I've got to go in there and get some. some of it.
Absolutely.
Or I mean all of it.
But when it's caramel, it's even better. I mean, I like a good buttery popcorn, but you give me a bag of that caramel corn and it's gone.
I'm thinking everything is a little bit better with caramel. Hey, Jen?
Randy?
Maybe. But that's what you need to win.
No, what do you always eat, Olive?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. Now you can't help but hear Olive, right?
Olive.
Yeah.
Olive. What do you always eat? Olive. And dude, I love me some olives too. I'm right there with that guy.
Yeah.
Give me some olives and I'm scarfing. I bet that Scorpion is telling his buddies and now they're going to plan a payback for taking his stinger.
It's called Kings of Pain. So if the Kings of Pain on their website, they have a chart that shows.
Wait, you used to have scorpions wander the hallways of your dorms when you were in college?
Did you go to college in Arizona?
Why were so many scorpions just wandering the hallways of your dorm?
Where is the pain chart? There it is. There it is. So you can see what the pain index, they call it. So.
And what kind of scorpion was this? Because there's different kinds of scorpions.
What do they call it? Woodland scorpion or?
It's not the big old black ones that we see in the
bark
movies.
Scorpion. So they did, this is the common one. Intensity, a 4. Duration, 2.5. Damage, 2, but they gave it a total of 8.5. For instance, like a harvester ants are a 20.5.
Oh, golly.
The highest one is a reticulated python. And the reason they gave it such a high level is because it bit on his arm in the show and actually tore all the tendons and ligaments there. He ended up having to have 4 surgeries over that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the damage was a 9.5.
Bryson says Southeast Oklahoma in the mountains. So, yeah, they actually had scorpions wandering the hallways of their dorms. Oh, that sounds terrifying.
The Europlectes scorpion has a total of a 12.5.
Is that the black one? What's the black one that we always see?
I'll have to pull it up. Hold on. Oh, there's more down here. The desert hairy scorpion has an 18.25. Very high. The Arizona bark scorpion, much higher, 17. There's the highest thing they have is the harvester ants. Unbelievable. That is the highest level of damage.
More than the snake that
More
needed
than
all the surgeries?
python, more than all that. Here is the chart. Oh, man, it's hard to see.
Christy says, I'm a scorpion.
It's not Scorpio. That's different. There it is. 12.5 right there. It's up. It's below the halfway mark.
Yeah.
So wasps and bees are down here like at 1.
A wasp is a 1?
A
Really?
wasp is a 1. A bee sting, this one.
What's a
yellow
hornet?
jacket. Hornet is a 3.
Okay. There you go.
So 8.5. It's up there closer to the quarter ways mark.
Yeah.
Which I'd say, yeah, that's about right. But, and again, I said this earlier, if there was something that you were going to have to be stung by, this would be the thing you'd want, I would think, because it does not have any lasting damage. There's no risk of what's the word I'm looking for? Where an anaphylactic. There's no anaphylactic reaction.
Wouldn't you rather get stung by a bee because it wouldn't hurt so bad?
Bees actually cause anaphylactic reaction, and it can itch for days and days afterward. I will say a bee sting would have been less intense, wouldn't have been nearly as bad. I've been stung by hornets that didn't hurt this bad.
Ugh. I'm so allergic to wasp stings. I swell up like a balloon. We put up the tent on the first game to kind of give the kids some shade.
Had a nest in there?
And well, no, a wasp came over and was flying around, and all the kids were kind of, oh. And our coach takes off running. He's like, I'm allergic, gotta go. So he takes off running, and one of the kids was like, I got it, and just chased the wasp out of the tent.
Now, I will say this. My dad, who used to chew Good Money Twist tobacco, which is the loose leaf tobacco, I guess any tobacco would work, that he would chew it up and get it wet and have us hold that on it, and it would immediately draw all the venom out of that.
Why?
I don't understand how that works, but I know that it really works. So we had a kid who was going into anaphylactic shock from a bee sting, and this was before people carried EpiPens, and he was having trouble breathing, and they took and put that tobacco on the bee sting, and within 5 minutes, he was totally fine. Totally didn't end up leaving much of a mark at all. That, I don't know why it works that way, but the nicotine apparently in it draws out the venom or does something to the venom.
Yeah.
But I know it really, really works.
And Megan says, look at the positive. Could have been a fang from a cottonmouth or a copperhead stuck in your foot.
No, it could not, because I'm always watching for those, and I will kill them. I let that black snake live on Saturday. He should be very grateful. And I will say, he had just molted. He was shiny as metal. It was like black chrome.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, he was pretty. Nasty. He was disgustingly nasty, because those are the most germ-ridden snakes. I've been bit 4 times by black snakes.
And then they get infected.
Yeah.
And he has to be amputated.
Well, no, not necessarily. You should probably, because you don't want to keep body parts around that have had snake mouths on them.
The Joplin Humane Society has a dog right now named Fat Boy.
Okie dokie. Oh, I'm surprised someone hasn't complained about that.
Oh, this dog has looks like a cataract in his eye, and they named it Fog. What is our John's last name?
Our what?
Our John. What is his last name?
Williard?
Oh, Williard. Okay, never mind then. Sorry. Jody Messina was talking about a John Willis.
Are you kidding me?
Don't want to know?
They just issued a new PRF for the O'Reilly Outlaws VIP giveaway. Why? This is all done. I've got all this done. I don't need... This is all right. Friday. I'm 45. Yeah, I don't know why I'm just... Because they assigned me program director twice. I don't know why they do this. I've talked to Joel about it.
That's weird.
And I just got another one for the Father's Day. These are done. I'm not doing them again. Stupid V promotions.
Stupid V promotions.
Such a dumb program.
Yes, it is.
And now I get 20 emails telling me stuff that I already know.
Isn't that just what you wanted?
Yeah, I've been dreaming about it.
They were walking around with a baby possum Saturday, letting people hold it. It was so sweet and soft.
Hantavirus.
No.
No, it's not a rodent. You know what a possum is, don't you?
Mm-mm.
It's a marsupial.
Oh, that's right.
It's one of only 2 native marsupials in the United States.
Yes. Normally that's an Australian thing.
Yeah, it must have leaked here from Australia.
Oh my gosh, that made me so mad in Crocodile Dundee when those stupid jerks were driving around shooting the kangaroos.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, you jerks.
And he's
so then
such
Mick takes one of the corpses and holds up the gun. Pretends like the kangaroo shooting him back.
That was kind of funny. Yeah, the kangaroo. It's
The
like
guy's
Weekend at Bernie's.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. 8 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Showers and thunderstorms likely today, highs in the mid-80s. It is 76 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX Takeover Monday edition getting ready to start in just 7 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking about the thing that you ate all of.
Yeah, when you have this put in front of you, you are eating the entire thing.
623-1025 to text or tell us what it is for you, or you can tell us on Facebook.
Hi there, Morning KIX. What is the thing that you always eat all of?
It was like a triple chocolate cheesecake one year for Thanksgiving.
Oh, my gosh.
But I was so nauseated afterwards because it was too rich.
Well, apparently it wasn't too rich. I mean, you did eat the whole thing.
Had it with a cup of black coffee.
They'll balance out the sweetness. I get it.
Because, black coffee helps rinse the palate whenever you're eating something sweet. So maybe that's why I was able to do it.
Rinse the palate on the floor. Rinse the palate.
What is the thing that you always eat all of?
Well, does drinking a whole gallon of pickle juice on the stairs count?
Oh my God.
Disgusting. If I didn't know that dill pickle juice was good for nausea, I would think it would have caused it.
I mean, at least that much would have caused it.
Well, I guarantee you, I wasn't cramping for a long, long time.
Here, my doll can help with that, too. What's the thing that you always eat all of?
Cinnamon Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Or as they're better known, the heroin of Girl Scout cookies.
Yes, it's terrible.
Those girls in the Walmart parking lot, they see me coming.
And they get you every time. Every time we walk outside of Walmart, there they are. You go home and relax, there they are.
You look under the couch, there they are. What's the thing that you always eat all of?
Nutella.
Oh, yes. I love Nutella.
Put it on toast or anything.
I tell my boyfriend it's like crack. Like, stay away from it. It's horrible.
Yeah, but don't snort it up your nose, though. That'd be weird. I thought she didn't say crack. I thought she said crap. And I was like, it does look like that. Yeah.
But it's delicious. Just eat it off a spoon and
don't confuse the two.
What do you always eat all of? That's nasty.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You can call or text to let us know at 623-1025 or tell us on Facebook.
Where's this spoon been?
Ew. It's the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Ew.
Ouch.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll have Secret Sound at 7:20. More silver dollar city tickets up.
Sliver dollar.
Also, what were you not allowed to touch at your house growing up?
Yeah, so tell us all those things, and we'll do all the other things that we do when we're doing things. Tomorrow.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.